Adrian Newey, the mastermind behind Red Bull's F1 dominance, has criticized Christian Horner, shedding light on the reasons behind his tough decision to leave Red Bull after nearly 2 decades of success. Newey's departure comes amidst internal turmoil, including controversies surrounding Horner's actions and growing tensions within Red Bull. With the team's performance slipping in 2024 and Max Verstappen's future uncertain, what does this mean for Red Bull's legacy? Meanwhile, Newey is gearing up for a fresh challenge with Aston Martin. Stay with us as we explore the fallout of his exit and what lies ahead for both Red Bull and Newey. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Let's start. Adrian Newey's departure from Red Bull follows months of speculation and internal unrest, especially surrounding allegations against team principal Christian Horner. In an exclusive statement, Newey revealed that his decision to leave was both challenging and necessary. Reflecting on his career, he shared, "I think if you'd said to me 12 months ago, would I be leaving Red Bull and then now ultimately starting again? I'd have said, no, you're crazy. But for various reasons, I felt I wouldn't be true to myself if I stayed at Red Bull." This statement highlights Newey's internal conflict, torn between loyalty to the team and the growing issues that affected his professional environment. Newey further explained that the behavior of Horner and the team's internal strife played a major role in his decision. "I couldn't stay because, in being honest to myself, I couldn't," he admitted. These comments underline the personal and professional struggles that ultimately led to his departure. His departure from Red Bull had a substantial effect on the team's performance in 2024. Before his exit, Red Bull had been dominating the Formula One scene, with a remarkable string of wins and titles. However, following Newey's departure, the team struggled to maintain the same level of excellence, culminating in a disappointing third-place finish in the 2024 Constructors' Championship behind Ferrari and McLaren. One of the main areas where Red Bull faltered was in their car performance. Newey had always been the mastermind behind the team's innovative designs, and his absence became acutely felt as the team's 2024 car failed to live up to the standards set in previous years. Newey himself was candid about the challenges in the final stages of 2023, stating, "Already through the very last stages of 2023, the car was starting to become more difficult to drive. Of course, that suited Max. He could handle that if you like. It didn't suit him, but he could handle it. Checo couldn't." Newey, along with other key personnel, found themselves disturbed by the divisions and the ensuing power struggles. Horner's status within the team became a point of contention, and reports were suggesting that Horner downplayed Newey's contributions, trying to shift the narrative away from the legendary designer's achievements and toward the collective effort of the entire team. These tensions were heightened by the fact that some key members, such as sporting director Jonathan Wheatley and strategy engineer Will Courtney, also left Red Bull, further destabilizing the team's operations. Max Verstappen, who'd been instrumental in Red Bull's success in recent years, has also expressed concern about the internal situation. Despite his exceptional performance on the track, Verstappen was uneasy about the team's internal dynamics. He had always emphasized the importance of a stable and harmonious team environment, which seemed increasingly out of reach as Red Bull faced more and more internal turmoil. Verstappen voiced his preference for Newey to remain with the team, acknowledging the pivotal role Newey had played in Red Bull's dominance. However, Verstappen also emphasized that in the competitive world of Formula One, decisions must be made based on personal and professional needs. Adrian Newey is set to begin a new chapter in his illustrious career with Aston Martin on March 1st, 2025, where he will take on a pivotal role in shaping the team's future. Newey's expertise will be essential in developing the team's 2026 car in line with the upcoming engine regulations. His move to Aston Martin follows a monumental 5-year contract signed in the summer of 2024, worth up to £30 million per year, making him one of the highest-paid engineers in Formula One history. In addition to this lucrative deal, Newey also became a major shareholder in the team, further cementing his importance in their ambitious plans. In his announcement, Newey expressed his excitement about the future. He joined Aston Martin because he was looking for a new challenge and was impressed by the team's commitment, and he was excited to work with Lawrence Stroll, who he described as the only majority team owner who is actively involved in the sport. Under the leadership of Lawrence Stroll, Aston Martin has set its sights on challenging for its first ever world title. The team's existing strong leadership, with Fernando Alonso already at the helm, is complemented by Newey's technical acumen, which will play a key role in their growth. Aston Martin's goal is to rise to the top ranks of Formula One, and Newey's contribution will be a cornerstone in achieving this objective. Newey recognizes the magnitude of the task ahead, not just in developing fast cars, but in creating a long-term competitive edge for the team. His extensive experience will be crucial as he helps Aston Martin navigate the challenges posed by the 2026 regulations, which include new engine specifications and design requirements. This opportunity represents a fresh challenge for Newey, one that he's eager to embrace. Before we continue, we hope you're enjoying our video. If so, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more news and updates from the F1 world. Newey has expressed concerns regarding the upcoming 2026 regulations, which will overhaul the sport's technical side. These changes will introduce new engines powered by sustainable fuel, a larger hybrid component, and lighter, more aerodynamically adaptable cars. Newey has voiced that these changes could lead to an engine-dominated era, similar to the dominance Mercedes enjoyed with their hybrid power units in 2014. One of Aston Martin's potential advantages for the 2026 season is their exclusive partnership with Honda. This collaboration could provide Aston Martin with a competitive edge as Honda returns to Formula One after a hiatus. However, Newey has cautioned that for this advantage to be meaningful, Honda must produce one of the best engines in 2026. Throughout his career, Adrian Newey has cemented his reputation as one of the greatest minds in Formula One history. With 13 world championships and over 200 Grand Prix victories, his innovative designs have revolutionized the sport and propelled Red Bull to the forefront of the Formula One world. Newey's designs are synonymous with success, and his legacy is one of engineering brilliance and technical mastery. At Red Bull, he was the architect of some of the most iconic cars in Formula One history, including the championship-winning RB6, RB7, and RB9. His expertise in aerodynamics and vehicle design made him an indispensable part of Red Bull's dominance during the 2010s, culminating in Sebastian Vettel's 4 consecutive drivers' titles. Even in recent years, with Max Verstappen leading the charge, Newey's technical genius remained a crucial component of the team's continued success. As Newey transitions to Aston Martin, his legacy will serve as both a source of inspiration and a high benchmark for the team. With the challenge of helping Aston Martin catch up to the leading teams, Newey will undoubtedly bring his wealth of experience to bear in making the team competitive at the top of the grid. This is the wrap of today's video. As we've seen, Adrian Newey's departure from Red Bull marks a major turning point for the team and Formula One as a whole. With tensions rising at Red Bull and Newey heading to Aston Martin, the future of both teams is filled with uncertainty. What do you think this will mean for Max Verstappen's career and Red Bull's dominance in the coming years? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting updates on all things F1. Stay tuned for more exclusive insights,